Good afternoon, beautiful people. Today I'll be discussing the recipe for a happy marriage. My name is Jenniferoscar and I'm your relationship coach. If you know you're online, join me as I'll be discussing the recipe, what the things that we need to add to make our marriage blissful, to make our marriage lovely, to make our marriage spicy, and to make our marriage beautiful. The first point is 1 cup of courtesy. 1 cup of courtesy, you need it to make your to spice up your relationship, to make it lovely and a happy marriage again. The second is 2 cup of flattery, carefully concealed, very important. And the third point is 2 cup of milk. 2 cup of milk of human kindness. You need kindness in your relationship. 2 cup of milk for human kindness. While the fourth point is 1 gallon of faith and trust in each other. Remember, I talk about trust in relationship, that if you don't trust your spouse, you cannot be in that relationship. You must know that. You need faith in your relationship. You need faith for your marriage to move forward. You need faith for you to see a better and a brighter future, even though it doesn't look now. And then 2 cup of praise to make your relationship to be spicy again, to have a happy marriage. You need 2 cup of praise. You need to be praiseful in your marriage. You need to be praiseful at all time. Then 1 small pinch of in-laws. You need people around you. That's the truth. You still need your in-laws. Very important. Whether it's from the man or from the woman, you need your in-laws. Just 1 small pinch of it. And the next point is 1 reasonable budget. You need to have 1 reasonable budget you run in your home. Remember, I said even if you are married, even if in your marriage she has a job, he has a job, you guys need to run what they call 1 reasonable budget by always planning together what you want to do. Even though you earn different salary, but you must have 1 budget you run in your home. You say, okay, this month, this is what we're contributing for the home. This is what we're saving. It is very important for you to have a happy marriage. You must put 1 reasonable budget together. Then the next point is 1 cup of contentment. No wonder the Bible says godliness with contentment is great gain. You must be content with whatever you have in your relationship. You must know that, because lack of contentment is what actually will drive people out there in their marriage. That is why a woman will say, oh, I'm not getting what I want in this relationship. Now I want to move on. For those that are just joining me, I'm talking about recipe for a happy marriage. And the next point is a general dash of cooperation. It is very important for you to cooperate. No wonder Amos 3:3 says, can 2 work together except they be agreed? Both of you must agree in your relationship for you to be able to achieve that desired result you want. And the next point is 1 cup of 1 cup of confidence and encouragement. Encourage each other. That's the best thing you can do for each other. Learn to greet each other. Well done. Pat her, pat him. Tell him you're doing a great job. Tell her she's awesome. It is very important. You must encourage each other. You must put that into very consideration, because it is important. Tell yourself well done. There are 1 large or several small hobbies. It is very important. What are your hobbies? You must take yourself out. Spend that quality time together. What are the things you love doing? Do you guys play games? Do you swim together? Do you dance together? There must be There must be something you do. Do you like reading? What is that you like doing? So you guys must agree, and you must spend game time together. Just cheer up your relationship and make you guys feel relaxed in your relationship. And the last point is 1 cup of blindness to others' faults. Remember that love is kind, love is patient. If you say you love somebody, then you must be ready to sacrifice. You must blind your eyes towards some certain things that person does. If you're in a relationship and you're there to pick fault, you complain every now and then, you cannot stay in a relationship. In relationship, you must learn to make sacrifices. That is what makes you who you are in a relationship. In relationship, we must be ready to endure. Look beyond one's fault and move forward. That is what relationship is all about. Remember, I said 2 imperfect people coming together. So don't think you're perfect. There's no perfect person in your relationship. Both of you are imperfect. But by agreeing and knowing yourself, then you can simply work things out and get a desired result you need. Then now the procedure. You must flavor with frequent portions of recreation, and a dash of happy memories. Remember, I talked about happy memory bank. It is very important. Learn to spend quality time together. Go to places you have not been to, skydiving, travel to places, go to new places, explore. It will keep your relationship going. And guess what? It will help you to be a happy memory bank. It is very important. Don't say, oh, it's waste of money. It's not everything that is a waste of money. Those quality time you spend together outside your home, doing what both of you like best, will actually keep a lovely memories. Then stay well and remove any specks of jealousy, temper, or criticism. Please steer it very well and remove any specks of jealousy, temper, or criticism. Remember that you're human. You have every right to be angry, but when you stare very well, you see those your faults. You guys have been together. There are some things you know that, oh, you do, he does. So when you put those things into consideration, when you stare them, then you learn how to work on yourselves. Whatever you know makes you get angry, but because you have been together, you have been doing a lot of staring, a lot of adjustment, a lot of correction. Then that way you can say, okay, I know this thing, even if I used to do it before, but now I'm better. That's great. Then sweeten well with with generous portion of love, and keep warm with a steady flame of devotion. Very important. You need to sweeten it with generous portion of love. Love is what keep you guys together. A marriage without love cannot hold. Love will keep that marriage longer than you imagine. Love will keep you guys going. Love will make you want to be with her all the time. Love will make you want to be with him all the time. You remember when you first met him, remember when you first met her, that first love, that undiluted love, you need to still feel it again to sweeten up your relationship, to make your marriage happy. And always keep warm with a steady flame of devotion. Very important. Prayer is key. Prayer is the master key. Jesus started with prayer and ended with prayer. So it is very important. Remember, I'm talking today recipe for a happy family, for a happy marriage. So if you want to be happy in your marriage, you must put these recipes into considerations. For those that are just joining me, you can go back and replay the video and you can start afresh again and you can see everything that we're doing. It is very important. I tell you, you can be happy in your relationship again. For those that don't believe in marriage, I tell you, if you put your head down, you see that there's something good about your relationship. There's something good about your marriage. So don't be the one to say, oh, marriage is not good. For the fact that you're not enjoying your relationship doesn't mean that every relationship is bad out there. Doesn't mean that every woman is a cheat. Doesn't mean that every man is a woman beater. There are good men out there. There are good women out there that are still ready to endure and stay with you. Wow, tomorrow is my birthday, June 1st. It's the Queen's birthday. Thank you all for joining me. God bless you and have a very beautiful day and stay blessed. I love you all and thanks for joining me.